I strayed as a sheep into the waste places. I knew not the path of return. I was wandering in the wilderness. My hoofs were torn by stone and thorn. My wool was heavy with dust and blood. My tongue clung to the roof of my mouth for thirst, and my belly groaned for want of grass. There was no rest for me. The wind howled between the rocks like mourning, and the night stretched long without hope. Fear walked beside me as a shadow of death that would not depart. I heard their breathing in the dark. I saw their eyes burning like hot coals. The ferocious beasts of the wilderness compassed me about. They pursued me upon the hills, and their breath was hot upon my neck. Their teeth seized my fleece, and I escaped only by tearing my skin upon the briars. I trembled as a leaf before the storm. My soul melted within me. I was alone. No song of bell nor hope, only silence. And my heart spoke within me, saying, "This is thy end. Here shalt thou fall, and none shall know thy name. I shall be as one forgotten among the dead." So I laid myself down among the stones and waited for the dark shadows of death to take me forever. Then from afar a voice called unto me, gentle but mighty. It pierced the wind and the darkness, saying, "Where are you?" The sound passed through the hills and through my very bones. I knew it. Oh, I knew it. Surely it is my shepherd. He came through the night with a lamp in his hand, his staff breaking the brush before him. The wild things and dark shadows fled at his steps. He found me. His hands were warm. He bound my wounds. He lifted me as though I weighed nothing and set me upon his shoulders. He carried me home, back to the fold, back to the flock. He taught me his words again, taught me to follow, taught me not to fear the shadowed valleys. Then one day he said to me,
"My little one, I am sending you into the wilderness again."
My heart trembled. Once again fear ran through me like fire. Yet his eyes were upon me, and there was no hesitation in them, only love deeper than the dark valleys and stronger than death. His love constrained me to obey his command. For though I go where I once was lost, I do not go alone. His gaze follows me.
In the age of shadows, where the veil between realms was thick,
Arise, lead them astray, and cast them down.
the creatures of the wild, from the smallest to the mightiest, yearned for deliverance from the looming dread. Then, behold, from among the flock, there arose one, cloaked in the raiment of innocence, a wolf in the purest fleece of a lamb. And he spoke with a serpent's tongue, smooth as oil and sweet as honey, promising deliverance from the very darkness that fed their fear. And the creatures, weary from their long suffering, gave ear to the false shepherd's words. For he spoke of ancient signs and portents, twisting the forgotten prophecies of old to suit his dark design. He led them to a grotesque beast, whose form was an abomination, the beast king, with one injured eye and the other eye burned with a false light, promising both solace and the fires of judgment.
Who is like our Savior? Who is able to make war with him?
Upon the barren holy of Holy Rock the beast king set his throne, and the false shepherd cried,
"Blessed are those who follow without question."
And many gave heed, their minds veiled by blind devotion that surpasses understanding. Yet a few remembered the true truth, but their voices were as dust before the tempest.
This cannot be the king.
Truly, he is an abomination.
They were marked as enemies, and in the night they vanished. The false shepherd calling it the cleansing of the flock. Fear, once external, now festered within, a silent, pervasive poison. Then came the declaration. A great, unknown danger threatened their nascent kingdom. The Beast King, with the false shepherd at his side, rallied them for war.
A great evil stirs to usurp our king.
King, stand as one, for the day of reckoning is at hand. The enemies shall be destroyed.
The multitude, their loyalty now blind, rallied and marched toward the valley of decision, unaware of the true nature of the battle. Then, from the heavens, came a sound that rent the very fabric of the sky, a mighty roar, and the sky parted, and a light, brighter than 1,000 suns, descended upon the valley. And behold, he appeared, the true King, the Lion of Judah, whose mane was as fire and whose eyes burned with the wisdom of ages. His presence alone was a judgment, a revelation of truth that shattered the illusions woven by the deceivers. The Beast King, who had boasted of his might, now shrieked, a sound of pure terror, his monstrous form shriveling before the mighty lion's gaze. The false shepherd, the wolf in lamb's clothing, shed his disguise, revealing his snarling, pathetic form, trembling in the face of absolute authority. And the Lion of Judah, with a swiftness that defied comprehension, descended. He devoured the Beast King, not in hunger, but in an act of divine judgment, consuming the very essence of its falsehood. Then he turned his gaze upon the wolf, who had sown discord and led the flock astray. Silence fell. The multitude, their blind faith shattered, beheld the true King. They saw the cost of misplaced trust and learned that the greatest danger often comes not from shadows, but from the false light that deceives.